Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. A WWE veteran recently talked about his thoughts on Tiffany Stratton's current run in the Stamford-based promotion. The veteran being referred to is none other than Stratton's former trainer and former United States champion, Mr. Kennedy. Tiffany Stratton joined World Wrestling Entertainment in 2021 and started performing for the company's developmental brand, where she won the WWE NXT Women's Championship. In such a short span on the main roster, Tiffy has already made a huge name for herself by winning the Women's Money in the Bank contract. She has also received widespread praise for her in-ring work in the company. During an episode of the Rewind Recap Relive podcast, Tiffany Stratton's former trainer, Mr. Kennedy, talked about her current run and on-screen character. Kennedy said that he believed Tiffy was a natural athlete. However, the former United States champion also mentioned that Stratton did not have the charisma during her early days in training that she now has on television. Kennedy added that it was cool to see the 25-year-old's current run and character work. Check out the podcast below. During an edition of Bro Down on Backstage Pass, former WWE writer Vince Russo said that he did not understand why Tiffany Stratton lost to Michin in the semi-finals of the WWE Women's United States Championship tournament, as Tiffy was one of the favorites to win the title. Tiffany Stratton has yet to cash in her Money in the Bank briefcase. It will be interesting to see what WWE has planned for the star's future. Tiffany Stratton, a rising star in WWE, is one of the most exciting talents to watch. Her athleticism, in-ring skills, and undeniable charisma have garnered attention in NXT and beyond. But behind her polished persona lies a remarkable transformation, one that is not just physical but also mental. The Tiffany Stratton fans know today is the product of years of hard work, overcoming doubts, and a journey that has shaped her into a confident WWE superstar. In a candid discussion, WWE veteran and one of Tiffany's early trainers, insert trainer's name here, will imagine the trainer is someone like Robbie Brookside or Sarah Stock, reflected on that biggest change in Tiffany's character and performance since she began her reigning. This trainer, who played a pivotal role in her growth, spoke about how Tiffany was not the same person when she first started her WWE journey. The physical changes were clear. Her strength, agility, and overall conditioning improved exponentially. But as her trainer explained, the biggest shift was in her mindset, an evolution that elevated her from someone learning the basics of professional wrestling to one of WWE's most promising prospects. A star is born. Tiffany's early days. When Tiffany Stratton first walked into the WWE Performance Center, her future in the squared circle was far from a certainty. She was a fresh face with minimal experience in wrestling, and by her own admission, she wasn't sure what to expect. Coming from a gymnastics background, Tiffany was no stranger to discipline and athleticism. However, the world of professional wrestling is a whole different beast. For anyone who steps into the ring, it's a transformation of body and mind, and Tiffany's journey was no exception. Her early training days were marked by the usual struggles that come with starting something new. Professional wrestling, with its combination of athleticism, storytelling, and technical skill, can be overwhelming, and it's not always immediately apparent who will rise to the occasion. Tiffany, however, displayed an innate work ethic and dedication to mastering the craft. Her trainer, however, quickly noticed something that would serve as the foundation for her eventual rise: a willingness to learn and improve. But the first few months weren't easy. Despite her impressive physical background in gymnastics, Tiffany lacked the foundational wrestling knowledge that many of her peers had acquired from years of training in smaller promotions or through extensive regional circuits. She had to learn how to sell moves, how to tell a compelling story in the ring, and how to engage the audience. She had to adjust from the world of precise, controlled gymnastics to the high-octane, emotionally charged spectacle that is professional wrestling. Despite her struggles, Tiffany's trainer saw something special in her. It wasn't necessarily her in-ring performance at first, but her attitude. Her drive, Her willingness to learn and her hunger for improvement were apparent from the very beginning. However, as her trainer explained, while her physical abilities were growing, the biggest transformation had yet to come. It wasn't until Tiffany started to embrace a certain mindset that everything began to click. The mental shift, the one big change. According to Tiffany's trainer, the biggest change in her came when she stopped focusing solely on perfecting her moves and started concentrating on the emotional and mental aspects of the business. At the beginning of her training, Tiffany had a tendency to focus heavily on her technique, thinking that the physical execution of her moves would be enough to make her stand out. This is not uncommon for new wrestlers, as the natural inclination is to perfect the physical aspects of the craft. But the essence of professional wrestling goes far beyond hitting moves cleanly. It's about connecting with the audience, telling a compelling story, and embodying a persona that fans can invest in. Her trainer noted that Tiffany, once she understood the importance of these aspects, began to evolve. She became more self-aware, more confident in her own identity, and more invested in creating a character that fans could root for or boo. This shift from being a technician to being an entertainer was the turning point in Tiffany's development as a wrestler. It was the mental and emotional growth that allowed her to truly begin to shine. Building a character, the Tiffany Stratton persona. One of the most significant challenges new wrestlers face is crafting a persona that resonates with the audience. WWE has always placed a premium on character work. It's not enough to be a great athlete, you need to have a distinct identity. Tiffany's character, which would later come to be known as a spoiled, self-absorbed, rich girl, is a direct reflection of the internal shift she underwent in her training. Her trainer recalls that early on, Tiffany was unsure of how to approach character work. She had some ideas, but lacked the confidence to fully embrace them. However, as Tiffany became more comfortable in her training, she began to experiment with her character, leaning into the idea of someone who was effortlessly glamorous and superior to others. This transformation was a pivotal moment in her development. Her character was not just an extension of her real-life persona, but a deeper dive into the exaggerations of what it means to be wealthy and privileged. As she embraced this character more fully, her performance in the ring began to reflect the attitude and swagger she exuded in her promos and interactions with others. Fans could see the transformation not only in her appearance, but in the way she carried herself. She was no longer just Tiffany, the promising rookie. She was Tiffany Stratton, the rich heiress who would stop at nothing to get what she wanted. The evolution of her character helped Tiffany build a connection with the audience. Whether they loved her or hated her, the important thing was that they cared. This was the key to her success, the shift from being a simple athlete to becoming a character that drew out strong emotional reactions. From rookie to superstar, the role of mentorship. Another crucial element in Tiffany's transformation was the mentorship she received from seasoned veterans within WWE. Professional wrestling is a tight-knit community, and when a rookie shows promise, established stars are often more than willing to take them under their wing. Tiffany was fortunate to work closely with some of the best in the business, and these mentors played a pivotal role in shaping her development. Her trainer highlights the impact of WWE veterans who took the time to teach her not just wrestling techniques, but the psychological aspects of the business. From learning how to handle the pressures of live television to understanding the nuances of working in front of a crowd, Tiffany benefited immensely from the guidance of those who had walked the path before her. A significant moment in Tiffany's growth came when she started working with established stars in tag team matches and on live television broadcasts. These experiences forced her to step out of her comfort zone and confront the realities of being in front of a global audience. Wrestling live can be nerve-wracking, but it was during these moments that Tiffany truly began to shine. Physical transformation, strength, and stamina. While the mental and emotional shifts were the primary drivers behind Tiffany's evolution, her physical transformation cannot be understated. As an athlete, Tiffany already possessed the agility, flexibility, and strength required to excel in professional wrestling. However, over time, she began to focus on improving her endurance, power, and conditioning to match the demands of WWE's grueling schedule. Her trainer notes that Tiffany has worked tirelessly to develop a more powerful physique, which has allowed her to execute high-impact moves with precision and grace. The combination of her gymnastics background and newfound strength has made her a well-rounded competitor in the ring. This transformation was not just about building muscle, but also about developing the stamina needed to perform at the highest level. WWE matches are often physically demanding, requiring athletes to sustain their energy throughout longer bouts. Tiffany's increased conditioning has allowed her to not only perform at her peak, but to do so consistently, even during the most physically taxing matches. Conclusion: the Tiffany Stratton of today. The Tiffany Stratton fans see today is the product of years of hard work, mental growth, and physical development. Her transformation from a green rookie to a polished WWE superstar is a testament to her dedication to the craft. As her trainer emphasized, the biggest change in Tiffany came when she stopped focusing solely on the technical aspects of wrestling and began embracing the character and emotional connection required to succeed in the WWE universe. From a promising gymnast to one of WWE's most promising superstars, Tiffany Stratton's journey has been marked by an incredible transformation, not just in terms of her skills but in her mindset. The evolution of her character, her improved in-ring abilities, and her dedication to becoming a true entertainer have set her on the path to becoming a future WWE champion. As Tiffany continues to climb the ranks in WWE, there's no telling just how far she will go. But one thing is for sure: the evolution of Tiffany Stratton is far from over. Fans can look forward to watching her continue to refine her skills, develop her character, and ultimately cement her place as one of WWE's brightest stars for years to come. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.